They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Short throw to Musgrave.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
And there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Let's take it inside his own 40. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
First carry here for Joe Mixon.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings us 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Second down and 4.
They'll look to throw here. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Let's go now. Cowboys, Vikings, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Checks off the side. But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Back to throw here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Here's Braden Mann now.
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Don't know no better. When I got rich and yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Two diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. Twin, don't be hustle and grab. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's really.
Ready?
It's Mixon on the counter. Nowhere to go that time. He's maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my heart.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Shedding through the defense. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll set up a throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll set up to throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That's another Eagles first down.
Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. Help, Mikey.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw again. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
On the jump.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into the wall here, and they'll stop him short. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They run for it with Mixon. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Here now, 2nd and 4. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Mix it up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Brought down by Ed Oliver.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's go now.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Throw caught by Musgrave. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 47-yard line.
Stephanie,
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. He'll drop to throw. And clocked it up. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball and carry it. They're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And we'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
On the give, here's Charbonnet.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On play action, they'll throw. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Back to throw now on first down. And he fires one incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Second and 10.
Play-action fake. They'll lift a throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Lutz for the field goal try.
This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And now two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got Pierce. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking long for Thomas.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw.
That's complete. Roma Dunze.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing.
He's got him in, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 34.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Lions. Alert.
An inside run. And he loses the football the 2nd time. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
65, 65, 65.
They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Back to throw here. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can picture you.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's first and goal.
Come 19! Come 19!
They'll look to throw here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brian Thomas, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here this third quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. Here's 3rd down and 4.
Come on.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Well, this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warriors 17. Go.
Back to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Okay, break. Smash, smash. Ready. Johnny Lion. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. A handoff to Mixon. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on third down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
The Eagles on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, and en route, going into a little bit of traffic, maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
The kick by Lutz is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Hey, check that.
Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the fourth. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll set up a throw. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
19, Tiger,
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Judkins. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, run with it. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. Checks it down to Judkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the Eagles' 11-yard line.
Here we go. 70, hurt. Right there, hurt.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 3.
Ready? Pass the 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Rome Odunze, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So still time remaining here in this 4th quarter, but the touchdown there puts them back out in front.
And you and I both know that their defense will not very subtly remind everyone that they started all of this because they held firm on the last drive and only gave up a field goal. Gave it back to the offense in a tied game and said, okay, your turn now, make something happen. And they went down the field and scored.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Past the 20 for a short gain, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now.
Check, Panther. Ready, go.
Again, it's Mixon. And they'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific
I don't know. I don't know. I was holding down X for a possession case. I don't know. Between the draft and crap like that.
And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Come on. Hey. 19.
On the draw, it's Gibson. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make
Dude, my
happen.
player's been falling the whole damn game. I'm like, oh my God. My first game in the freaking rain.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
19.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Well, now comes the Cowboys punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run, and he gets maybe 3. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. As he throws there, incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. They'll look to throw. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Got a try here. He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. And down he goes with the stiff arm utilized effectively there.
Nice play.
Helps him move the sticks. He's back to throw. Connecting with Nixon.
Whoa!
One thing I think it's safe to say.
Come on, man. It's slipping shit.
It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays. Harder to move it.
Second and 6 coming up. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances.
That was a great toe tap.
And they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. Liberty's thinking something can open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw again. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his own. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I forgot I called the same play the previous, so I had the audible. Well, I like to have a penalty.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. There's a short one to Tyler Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. And it'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
COVID-19. No street. 10 or 11. 10 or 11. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
What the fuck? This game's so fucking glitchy.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up. I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point. It's pretty crucial.
That's crazy.
Complete the victory. No time on the clock. This to claim victory. And his kick is
Wow.
cool as you like it. He pushes it through, and this game is over.
I should not have won that game, but I would take it.
Banks for a while. The winning touchdown at the end, and then they had to get that extra point. You know, the knees were shaking. But he put it through, and boom, a dramatic victory.
And just remember, prior to 2015, that extra point almost felt routine, didn't it? Like it was a fait accompli.
All right, Chris, good game, man.
Back to the 15. Now the drama kicked in. So yes, a touchdown, extremely important. Obviously, they had to have it. That was huge. But that was not a gimme, and he knocked it to the post.
So for the Eagles, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, They obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
Let me hit finish so it can load up. That was so wild.